Hi, Ash Popat from ashpopat.com. I'm going to take those glasses off again because, like I said in the previous video, we do get some glare. This is day 5 of my YouTube challenge, and as discussed in the last video, today we're going to take those skill sets that you wrote down and look at whether they make viable business prospects. Now, there's a lot of information in this one, so I'm going to crack on. Like I say, I do always value your time, so we're just going to crack on as quickly as possible. We're going to share my screen with you here. We should have my desktop. We should be opening up. Here we go. So I'm going to go into Google. I find Google's always a good place to start. If we have a look at those industries that you wrote down, that you wrote down those skill sets that you thought you had, you may have started formulating ideas of what area you want your business to be in, where you think you can provide some real value. This is where we're hoping you are at the moment. Now, how do you decide which one is right for you? So what I do is I like the Amazon Kindle ebooks bestsellers, so I will go through here. Sorry, I will be putting my glasses back on here for this one, otherwise you'll have me up here for most of the video, and I don't really think that helps. So we'll go into Amazon Kindle ebooks. So as you notice, we have a range of different areas down the left hand side down here, and they're very different. You've got arts and photography, food and drink, home and garden, romance, sports, and these are books where people are actually, these are the best selling books in each one of those industries. Now, what I would normally do is, so we would pick an area. So if you've decided, and I know something that's really big at the moment is vegan foods, there was a Netflix documentary, I believe, called What the Health, and it seems to have really become quite a popular area. So what I do is we go through to the food and drink, so we go through to one of these categories, and then we go to the next subcategory. That is too broad a category for your business to be in. It's not specific enough for you to cover. So what you do is you keep going down these categories until you reach the bottom category. So here we'll go to vegetables and vegetarian, because that's exactly where vegan cooking would fit into. You will notice there are no further subcategories to that, so that would be your area. And if you can find something in that area, because now we're having a look, we've got vegan foods there, 365 days of vegan recipes, vegan slow cooker cookbook, vegan famous dishes made vegan, go lean vegan, you've got feed me vegan. You can see that this is a major area, and the reason we look at this is because if people are willing to spend money, they're already spending money in that industry. These are the best-selling books in that area. The hottest new releases, you've got more plant-based and more vegan stuff again. So if people are spending money in that area, it's a good sign. It's a good sign that maybe this is the area for you. Look, we've still got more vegan cookbooks, the vegan slow cooker. Being vegan seems to be where there seems to be a lot of traffic at the moment. Let's have a look at another one. So you're into sports, we could go into the sports niche. People are very passionate about golf. I know that. I personally don't play golf. I don't actually watch golf either. However, I do know that people do get passionate about golf. And once again, you have golf as being the subcategory, the furthest subcategory in that area, so that would be an ideal industry for you to go into. And then you have lots of different books, you know, how to putt like a pro, one putt, I'm assuming it's also about putting. As you can see, I've not actually looked through this previously, so we're doing this together at the same time. But there are people who are buying these books. They're already spending money in this area, so these would be a good area for your industry. Now, also, I quite like. There's W.H. Smith. If we just go back into Google and we go to W.H. Smith, and they do magazines. I believe they're the largest magazine retailer in the UK at the moment. I could be wrong, but from what I do believe they are the largest magazine retailer. And you'll notice that they also have similar categories for where their magazines are to what you saw on Amazon Kindle. So again, we just do a check. So going back to the original vegan concept, we go through, we have a look and see, are people buying vegan magazines? Are there some magazines out there that people are buying which fall into that vegan niche, that vegan area? And then there we go. We have vegan foods, we have vegetarian. I know that there is a difference between being vegetarian and being vegan, but they're quite close there. We've got the Veggie magazine there. We've got another Vegan Life magazine there. So yeah, you've got all these other options to show that people are already spending money in that area. The other one we discussed was actually the golf niche. So let's just have a look and see whether we can find. Again, as you can tell, I'm doing this at the same time as we're talking about it, so I should have probably prepared a bit better, to be honest with you. So if we just type in golf here, and yes, you have golf magazines. You have quite a few golf magazines. You have more specific about women in golf. That's about the VW Golf, which is not about golf, but people are buying these magazines. If there's magazines in those areas, you know they're being purchased. You know people will be buying the Golf. People will be buying Your Choice Golf magazine or Golf Monthly magazine. They'll be buying these. So if people are producing content, if people are producing books and magazines in that area, you know that people are spending money on that area. And that would be a good place to start your business. What we're not trying to do, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We're not trying to go out into something totally new, because the probability, the possibility of you to be able to create a new business in a totally new area is rather remote. But for something like golf, for something like vegan foods, there is a huge market where you could actually, I'm going to bring you back to here, I'm going to take these off. But there is a big market, there are big areas where there is a space for you in that area, and you can make money in that area too. I'm actually going to go back into sharing my screen here, sorry about this. So we'll go back to sharing the screen. And the other thing, we noticed when we were talking about golf, there was some talk about putting. Now, Google is everyone knows what Google is. I don't need to explain that, but it's a great resource for finding out what's popular and whether businesses are actually making money in those areas. So what we're going to do is vegan recipes. So what we're looking for is these sections here, where you see at the top where they have ads next to the listing. They have the ads, and generally you have them at the bottom, not on this page. But if you've got them at the top, you've got them there, you know that these businesses are making money by advertising in these areas. They're spending money to be in these spaces, so there must be money in this industry for them to go out and buy advertising space here. So that also gives us a big confidence boost that actually, yes, this is an industry where people are spending money and is a viable business. We also spoke about golf. Golf's quite a large thing, so let's have a look at golf and putting. And yeah, there you go. You've got people who are promoting bits there. If we just go to the specific end of golf, known as the VW, you've got ads that people are paying for. So you know that it's a profitable niche, a profitable area, because people won't be paying for advertising if it wasn't. So that is how I would use Google to also confirm that it's a good area that we're going into. Now, the other thing that I'm going to look at is something called ClickBank. Now, ClickBank is, I'm going to bring you back to me here. ClickBank is an affiliate marketplace. Now, if you don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's something we will go into in a later video. It's not really going to be the main part of what we're talking about here, but I just use it as further proof, further example of whether there is money to be made in that industry. So an affiliate is where you get paid a commission for driving sales, driving traffic to a already established business. For example, Amazon have an affiliate program, a very good affiliate program. I will go into detail on this on a later video. Amazon have a great affiliate program. Amazon are a huge multinational company. You refer traffic back into Amazon and then they pay you a commission for anything that's purchased. And that is what, in a nutshell, is a affiliate marketplace. So what I'm going to do is just take you to ClickBank. ClickBank is a US affiliate marketing place. I've yet to find a good UK one that can really provide competition to ClickBank. If you know of one, I would love to hear about it. Please leave it in the comment section below. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go back and we're going to share this screen again, and I'm going to put my glasses on again so I can actually see, and we're going to go through to ClickBank. So what you want to do is you go to clickbank.com. And that will bring you through to this section here. What we're worried about is the affiliate marketing place. Affiliate marketplace would probably be better. Again, you notice that you've got these sections down the left-hand side, which are very similar to what you would see on the Amazon eKindle bestsellers lists, and also the WH Smith magazine lists. You've got them down the left-hand side. So shall we start with the vegan niche, the vegan area that we were looking at? How this works is if you send them to one of these pages and the consumer purchases an item, you get paid this basically. But I'm not really too concerned about the amounts here at the moment. But if we put in, say, vegan, we can see that there's a lot of affiliate marketplaces offering money for traffic in these areas. So again, you know that there's money being made in these industries because they're being offered, they're offering you to pay you to give them the traffic. So again, we'll have a look. There's the Vegan Miracle. There's the vegan bodybuilding. That's not a word. Vegan bodybuilding. Vegan bodybuilding made simple. Fast fat meal cookbook, which has the vegan there. To lose weight, that's got nothing to do with vegan, but we've got a vegetarian meal plan. Again, I do know there is a difference, but it's quite closely connected. And so this would again make me feel confident that the vegan industry is probably somewhere, if I like vegan foods, if I like the vegan lifestyle, if I believe in that, and if I believe that that's somewhere for me, then yeah, that would be an ideal situation for me to go into. If I'm confident about writing content, if I feel I can provide value in that area, I feel that we could write some real good content. We could benefit from the affiliate offerings in those areas at the same time as building our own business. I'm going to go back to sharing my screen, and we're going to go and talk about the golf. See if there's anything, and again, the vegan one I had looked through, the golf one not so much, so let's see what we find. So we've got sports, and the same way that they work, you can click on that arrow, it brings you a list of below, so you've got vegetables, you've got thing. So we'll go back to sports, we have golf, so we'll click on golf and we will see the offering there, and then we've got the stress-free golf swing, monster golf swing, some decent money being offered there on the right hand side. You've got the new 4 magic moves to winning golf. Now if I'm into golf, I'm sure I want to know about the new 4 moves to winning golf. It offers you a secret, and then it offers you a solution. But this again would make me feel, we saw a few books about putting, so we know people are paying for putting advice, and here we've got breakthrough putting secrets revealed. So again, this would be if you're into golf, if golf is something that you're passionate about, that you feel excited about, and you feel that you could write content, you could provide value in that area, you have the backup information to show you that yes, there is people making money in the industry. You've seen that there are books being sold, which is coming back to me again. You can see that people are buying books from Amazon about golf. They're buying books on Amazon about being vegan and vegan recipes. Likewise, the magazines and WH Smith tell you again that people are spending their money in this area. The fact that these industries and these areas are being advertised on Google, people are paying for advertising in these areas, will again tell you that people are making money here. And last but not least, you've got the ClickBank, you've got the affiliate marketplace showing you again that people are spending money in these areas. So if these are one of the areas, do have a look through, do follow those steps, have a look at Amazon ebook bestsellers, have a look at your WH Smith magazine rack, have a look at Google and type it into Google, see what ads are coming up underneath it, have a look at ClickBank and see what offers are there, because that shows you where the money is. And if you are passionate about that area and you can fit into that area, that is where your business should be. So that really, in a nutshell, is what I think gives you that confidence to go, yes, I've gone into the correct area. Now, I've spent the last 2 videos talking about what area you should be in, but this isn't, if you get this wrong, if you go into something and 3-6 months down the line you feel actually this isn't for me, this isn't right, you can change. If this isn't something that you're stuck with until the end of time, you can change this. So going back to taking that imperfect action, don't wait until you think, actually, I'm 100% sure about this. Do the research, make sure you have the information, but do know that you can change. You know, it's not, if it doesn't feel right of 3 months in, 6 months in, it just doesn't feel right to you, you can go back, you can change, you can start over again, you can go through the same process and find a different area to be working in. So that is all for today. I think tomorrow I'm going to talk about trying to find your ideal customer, and then from there probably what they call your sales funnel or your process, just so you can get an idea of how that works, so then you can start building that idea in your mind. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I hope you find this useful. I hope it's not dragged on too long. Do you like my YouTube channel? I think the subscribe link will be somewhere along here. There will also be in the comments links to my Facebook page, my website. Do sign up to my blog, the newsletter on my blog. I do try and send out a few emails a week just to stay in touch and see how you're all doing. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I always appreciate your time. You take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.